Revenge films.
My name is Lisa. Up until 2 months ago, I was living with my husband Kevin and our 8-year-old daughter, Luna. But because of something that happened 6 months ago, I'm currently living on my own. A certain incident leading to the separation of my husband and my daughter took place. My husband Kevin was demotivated at work, and because of this, he wasn't earning that much. But in spite of this, he liked to spend money. And in order to pay our bills, I had to work full-time. Don't you have to work today? You're gonna be late if you don't start getting ready soon.
I'm really tired from being busy yesterday, so I'm gonna take the day out today.
Again? You said the same thing last week and took a day off. Aren't you worried about getting demoted or having your salary reduced?
My salary gets reduced. You can work more to cover for me. It's not a big deal. I don't like working anyway.
I already work full-time. It's not possible for me to take on any more work than I already do.
Then get a second job that allows you to work at night.
You're being unreasonable.
I recently bought a $1,000 watch with your credit card. I need you to work hard so that you can pay for it when the bill arrives next month.
An $1,000 watch? This is the first time that I'm hearing about this.
Why do I need to let you know each time I go shopping? Cut me some slack.
$1,000 is a lot of money. It's not something I can pay easily.
Shut up! This conversation is over. I'm tired. I'm going back to bed.
And then he punched me, hard. My husband has a short temper, and he gets really angry if I put him on the spot. If I made him angry, he would become violent with me and get back at me. I couldn't put up with his behavior, and there was one time that I left the house with our daughter Luna. But then Kevin found out about our hiding place and forced us to go home with him. After that, Kevin kept a close watch on us both so that we wouldn't be able to escape once again. I was trapped.
Where are you going this late at night?
You asked me to get a second job, so that's what I'm doing. I need to work more to pay our bills.
You'd better not be using this job as an excuse to run away again.
You know that I would never leave Luna here by herself.
You're never gonna get away from me. I need you to earn money so that I can go on living the life the way I do. If you do try to run away, I'll find you and make sure that you come back to me.
I was so scared of Kevin's words and his violent behavior that I had no choice but to obey him, even if his demands were ridiculous. My life with Kevin was very hard, and there were times when I wanted to give up, but I had my beautiful daughter, Luna. She was the thing that kept me going. She was my only hope. My parents passed away when I was young, so I grew up in an orphanage, and I didn't have any close relatives that I could rely on. I had a very lonely childhood. So I was really set on getting married and creating a happy life with my family. I met Kevin through a mutual friend. He hit on me aggressively, and we started dating. When we had just started dating, he was really sweet to me. I did always wonder why he didn't last very long at any workplace, but I tried not to let it bother me. I was also naive enough to think that I could work too, and we could still be happy. After a year of being married, I became pregnant. I was happy to have a child that was related by blood to me since I had lost my parents at a young age. I promised to myself and my baby that I would take good care of her for the rest of my life. After having Luna, I quit my job to take care of her. This is when Kevin's attitude toward me changed drastically. Before Luna was born, Kevin was a kind husband, but now he was mean and grumpy. He was always irritated and would take it out on me through violent words and actions. I wondered if the pressure of feeling like he had to provide for me and Luna was too much for Kevin. I decided to work again when Luna turned 1 year old. I didn't want to put a strain on our marriage. My days were spent at work and then caring for Luna as soon as I got home. I was exhausted. My body was tired from being overworked, but I loved caring for Luna. She was the thing that kept me strong. I adored her so much. When Luna began attending elementary school, my husband Kevin ordered me to quit my job. I thought that this was strange because he was always pressuring me to make more money. I asked him why he wanted me to quit my job, but he wouldn't tell me the reason. He was very angry for some reason. I asked him how we could get by if I stopped working altogether, but he told me that it wasn't my problem. I didn't want him to take it out on me anymore, so I did as he told me to and quit my job. This was what happened 6 months ago. I was still anxious about the sudden change in circumstances, but I spent most of my time at home after quitting my job. Luna was happy to see me home more often, and I was happy to be able to spend more time with her.
Mom, I'm home. I had a fantastic day at school today.
I'm glad to know that you had a wonderful day, honey. Please go wash your hands so that we can have a snack together.
Mom, will you be home from now on?
I'm not sure. It depends on what your dad wants.
I like having you at home. I feel happier when you're here. Please don't go back to work.
We'll see. Now go wash your hands.
Okay.
After I quit my job, my husband Kevin kept his distance. He was rarely home. There were times he didn't come home at all, and I suspected he had a lover.
It seems that Dad is not coming home tonight either.
Yes, it seems so.
Mom, to be honest, I don't really like Dad. I'm so happy when he's not home.
Why do you say that?
Because he's mean to you.
I'm sorry to worry you like that. I'm fine, so there's no need for you to worry about me.
Remember when we moved out of this house together?
It's amazing that you still remember that.
I had a lot of fun when it was just the two of us. I'd prefer it if it were just us two.
Luna, I wish there was something I could do about my marriage to Kevin. It pained me to know Luna was bothered by our unhealthy marriage. Deep down, I wanted to divorce Kevin and live a happy and peaceful life with Luna. You're home.
I'm leaving the house again. By the way, can you loan me $200?
I don't have any money to give you. I quit my job, remember?
Well, how about your savings then?
You want me to take money from my savings?
Well, I need the money, so it's the least that you could do.
But that money is Luna's for education.
I don't care. I demand that you go withdraw that money right now!
Okay. Stop hitting me then.
Don't bully Mom! You're hurting her!
You're a child! Don't talk back to me!
Stop it! Don't hurt Luna. That is the one thing I won't allow.
If you want me to listen, do as I say!
Luna, let's go. After taking $200 from me, Kevin left the house again, but I didn't say anything to him. I didn't want him to take it out on Luna. And I knew that even if he didn't take it out on Luna, he would get violent with me if I talked back to him. After that, Kevin didn't come home for days, and Luna and I were having a nice time together at home. We felt free and not scared for the first time in a long time. We hoped that this would last forever, but we weren't so lucky. After some time, Kevin came back home. This time, he was not alone. He had a young woman by his side. I knew right away that this woman was my husband's lover. Kevin, who is this?
Her name is Sarah. We're getting married, and we'd like for you to move out now.
Now? I don't have a job, so how am I supposed to look for a new place to live on such short notice? And I want to be close to Luna's school. I wasn't surprised that Kevin had a lover because I suspected it, but I did not expect him to ask me to move out so suddenly. To that, I panicked. On top of that, what Kevin said to me next shocked me even more.
Luna will be going to school from this house, so there's no need for you to get involved.
What do you mean by that?
We're gonna live with Luna, and Sarah and I will take care of her from now on.
I don't want to be separated from Mom.
Shut up, you little brat! Don't be selfish!
Please don't take Luna away from me. I won't ask for anything else.
How are you gonna take care of her without a job? Besides, the court is not gonna allow you custody if you can't support her financially.
That's why you forced me to quit my job? You're a monster! You did this so you could take Luna away from me.
I don't care what you think about me. Just get out of my house! Leave now!
Kevin grabbed me by the hair and forced me out of the house. And after that, I wasn't allowed back into the house ever again. It didn't take long for me to figure out that Kevin only wanted custody of Luna so he could get me to pay him for child support. Kevin must have figured out that by keeping Luna by his side, he could get child support payments. That's why he wanted me to quit my job and also kick me out of the house. After being kicked out of the house, I had no choice but to stay in a nearby hotel. I had some savings at the time that I was working, which I had kept hidden from Kevin. So I was able to get by until I found a new job and a new place to live. I went to my former boss of the company that I used to work for and explained my current situation to him. It seemed that they were short-staffed, so my former boss asked me to resume work as a full-time employee right away. Kevin somehow found out about my employment situation and told me that if I paid him some money, he would allow me to communicate with Luna over video. I hadn't been able to see Luna since I was kicked out, so I was willing to pay him the money to have some time to talk to Luna. I missed her so much. I agreed to pay Kevin $500 a month for some regular video calls with Luna. He took Luna away from me because I was unemployed, but the situation had now changed. I had hoped that by going to court, I could regain custody of Luna. However, it took me longer than expected to save up the money that I would need to go to court. A month passed, and a day after I had sent some money to Kevin, I requested him to allow me to see Luna in person. But for some reason, Kevin was very reluctant to say yes to my request. But I wouldn't give up, and I kept on asking him. In the end, he agreed to allow me to talk to Luna over video. Today was the first time I was going to speak to Luna since the day I was kicked out of the house. Luna!
Mom, I miss you so much.
I'm so sorry that so much time has passed since the last time we spoke. I couldn't stop crying when I saw Luna's face.
Mom, please don't cry. Are you okay? I hope that you're not lonely without me.
I miss you so much. Enough about me. How are you? How was your school?
Yeah, I'm alright.
We were able to catch up for around 20 minutes, but Kevin stood in the back the entire time, and we didn't have any privacy. I felt like Luna had lost some weight since the last time I was with her. I was concerned about whether or not Kevin was feeding her, allowing her to bathe, or giving her time to do homework. I wanted to ask Luna all of this, but I couldn't ask her these things when Kevin was around. I didn't want him to lose his temper in front of Luna. I also didn't want him to give any reasons to forbid me from talking to Luna over video. It had been a month since I was kicked out of the house, and looking at Luna, I was worried that she wasn't being taken care of properly. I decided to go to her school to check and see if Luna was doing okay. But I wasn't able to see her at school. Another month had passed, and I made my second payment to Kevin. The following day, I was looking forward to my second video call with Luna. I couldn't wait to see her again. Luna then appeared on the screen. I was speechless when I saw Luna, though. She had gotten even thinner, and she looked really pale. Luna, are you okay?
Mom, I'm doing well.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. You don't need to worry about me.
It looked like Luna was forcing herself to smile to comfort me. I was heartbroken when I saw her like this, and I was mad at myself for not being able to do anything about this horrible situation. During our call, I got a glimpse of Luna's arms a couple of times, and they looked bruised. I was in a state of shock and panic. Luna, what happened to your arms? Who did this to you? Kevin then appeared on the screen.
Don't say anything to upset your mother!
I'm sorry, Dad. I didn't say anything.
Lisa, the bruises on Luna's arms are bruises she got when she fell down. It has nothing to do with anyone else. You hear me?
Well, could you please take her to the hospital? They look really painful.
You're no longer a part of this family, so don't tell me what to do. If you start making ridiculous demands, I won't allow you to speak to Luna over video anymore.
Wait, don't say that. We need to talk. Kevin then ended the video call abruptly, and I didn't hear from him again. I was really worried about Luna, so I called the Child Consultation Center right away. I asked them to rescue her from her terrible father and waited for them to get back to me. 3 days later, the Child Consultation Center got back to me, and the person on the phone told me that Luna was with her grandmother and that I wouldn't be allowed to visit her. Kevin didn't get along with his parents, and they hadn't been in touch in many years, so I didn't see why the Child Consultation Center got in touch with them. I wasn't even sure if this was what really took place. If Luna was still not safe, I needed to think of a way to rescue her. I was very anxious about the current situation, and I decided to take some time off work to find evidence of child abuse so that Luna could come back and live with me. Somebody then rang my doorbell. When I checked my monitor, I saw a man that I had seen before. I let him inside. The man was acting very nervous.
I'm sorry for the sudden intrusion. Are you Luna's mother?
Yes, I am.
I'm Luna's teacher at school.
Did something happen to Luna at school?
Luna hasn't been to school in over 2 months now, so we've been teaching her online on a regular basis. But when I tried to get in touch with her the other day and see how she was doing, she told me that she was still not well enough to come to school. So we decided to have another online class together. When I saw Luna on the screen, I saw her making some gestures with her hands. It seemed unnatural, so I took a closer look. Then I realized Luna was sending me hand signals asking me to help her.
Hand signals?
Yes, I taught my students some hand signals a while back, and it seems that Luna remembered them. The signals she was sending me was a sign for help.
We need to go help Luna right away. Her father is a monster, and we don't know what he'd do to her.
I just went over to her house, but no one answered the door. Do you happen to have the key to that house?
My husband took my keys from me when he kicked me out of the house.
I see. Then I think we have no choice but to notify the police. I'm not sure it'll be enough, but I hope that if I tell them about the hand signals that Luna sent me, they'll do something to help her.
Please, hold on. I just remembered that we kept a spare key underneath a flower pot in our front yard. It might still be there.
It's worth trying. Let's go over to the house now and check.
Luna's teacher and I made our way quickly to Kevin's house. Once we got there, we made sure that Kevin wouldn't realize we were there. We then turned over the flower pot quietly to retrieve the spare key. We then carefully opened the door to the house and saw that there were 3 pairs of shoes in the entrance. I was now certain that Luna was home, and I made my way quickly to the living room. When I opened the door to the living room, I saw Kevin and Sarah sitting on the sofa, and Kevin was chain smoking, so the room reeked of cigarettes. Where's Luna?
What are you doing here?
Luna, can you hear me? If you can, please say something.
Luna, where are you?
Luna heard my voice, as well as the voice of her teacher, and she replied to us weakly.
I'm right here. Help me.
She's in the bedroom.
Don't go in there!
Kevin grabbed my hair so that I wouldn't be able to enter the bedroom. He then pushed me down violently onto the floor.
Who gave you permission to go into the bedroom? I can have you 2 arrested for trespassing! Are you alright?
This is our home. How dare you 2 come in here uninvited? Please leave right away.
I'm not leaving without Luna. Please let me see her.
You're unbelievable! I have custody over Luna now, remember?
What are these 2 doing here? Get them out of here.
I'm on it!
Kevin was trying to force me to leave the house, but I did everything in my power to stop him. As we were fighting, the police entered the house.
We're here to see your daughter. Tell us where she is. Who called the police? I'm gonna kill them! I called them. How dare you! My daughter isn't home. She's staying with her grandmother. I heard her voice coming from the bedroom. She asked us to help her.
Please check the bedroom. She should be there.
Will do. Don't go in there!
Kevin began to panic and started punching the police officers. One of the police officers pinned Kevin down to the floor, and the other 2 made their way to the bedroom. Inside the bedroom was a pale and thin Luna. Luna!
Mom!
I hugged Luna tightly. The police officers asked to see if there were any bruises on Luna's body. I showed the police officer the bruises on Luna's arms. Luna pulled up her shirt to reveal more bruises on her stomach and upper thighs.
I had nothing to do with those bruises. She fell and got them.
He's telling the truth. We didn't hurt her. Please believe us.
Thank you for taking the courage to show us your bruises. This must be very painful for you.
As soon as she realized that she was now safe, Luna looked at ease.
It's clear from Luna's bruises that she's been abused by her father. We will be questioning Luna's father and grandmother to gather the necessary information. And I think we should take Luna to the hospital just in case to make sure that she is all right.
Yes, that sounds good. Thank you for your help, officer. Luna's teacher and I went to the hospital with Luna. We waited anxiously in the waiting room. While we were waiting, Luna's teacher told me what had happened at school. After I'd been kicked out of the house, Kevin allowed Luna to go to school for several days. But our teacher was concerned because Luna looked pale and sad and she wasn't her usual self. Out of concern, Luna's teacher called Kevin to ask if Luna was all right. Kevin told him that there was nothing to be concerned about, but the following day, Luna stopped coming to school. Kevin told Luna's teacher that Luna was taking time off of school because one of her classmates had been bullying her. Kevin pretended to be a concerned parent when he was the one making Luna's life hell. How did you figure out that Luna and I were no longer living together?
When I began conducting online classes with Luna, I was very concerned by how unhappy she looked. I asked her classmates if they knew anything.
So Luna talked to her friends about what she was going through?
It seems that she told her best friend that you had left the house and how unhappy she was after that.
I see. I had no idea. 30 minutes after, the doctor called us into the examination room. When I went into the examination room, I saw that the police officer was there too. I examined Luna, and I can say that she has been the victim of your husband's abuse for quite some time. I was speechless. It seems that your husband hadn't been feeding her properly, and she's lost a lot of weight as a result. Luna, I'm so sorry.
We've been speaking to your husband and his mother, and we believe that his arrest is imminent.
So does this mean I get to live with Luna again?
Yes, that's right. Please make sure that you give her the support that she needs to heal from what she's gone through.
Yes, I will. I'm so happy to have her back.
Do I get to live with my mom again?
Yes, and we won't be separated ever again.
I'm so happy. I missed you so much.
My husband and his lover were arrested for child abuse. Luna gave her statement to the police. At first, she was nervous, but after a while, she began to tell us what Kevin and his lover did to her. We found out that Kevin and his lover were violent with Luna on a daily basis, and they forbid her from seeing anyone so that their crimes wouldn't come to light. Because Luna was kept locked up in the house, her health deteriorated. She wasn't allowed to go to school, so the only things that she looked forward to were the video calls with me. After hearing about all the horrific things that Luna went through, I was pained and devastated. But I knew that I had to stay strong and positive for Luna. I had to protect her at all costs. I had to move on. After Luna was back home with me, I began working full-time again. I worked very hard. I did it for Luna. When Luna saw me working hard and happy at work, she became happy and cheerful too. Although her heart would take longer to heal, the bruises on Luna's body disappeared. I made nourishing meals for Luna, and she slowly became healthy again. 2 weeks after my husband's arrest, Luna had recovered enough to go back to school. I regained custody of Luna, and Luna and I were elated to be living together again. Now that Kevin was gone, we both felt safe and relaxed.
I'm off to school now. What are we having for dinner tonight?
I'm gonna make us some steaks. Have a great day at school.
Have a nice day at work.
Thank you. Be safe. News about the arrest of Kevin and his lover spread fast. Both of their families cut them off, so I don't think they'll have it easy even after they get out of jail. And there's no way that I'd forgive them for what they did to Luna, so I intend on suing them. I want Kevin to pay for what he's done to me and Luna up until now. I had a bad experience with Kevin, but I'm stronger now, and I'll do anything to protect Luna. Now that it's just the two of us, we're so happy, something that was hard to imagine when we were still living with Kevin. No matter what the future holds for us, I promised myself that I would continue to be happy with Luna.
How was today's video? If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Stay tuned for more.